What's going on, guys? Throws in a block back again. We're in the garage with the Mercury Cougar. I've got a scuff pad in my hand. We got to scuff his entire engine bay because the clear was too clear. What can I say? Alright, so the clear has been on this engine bay for a week or two, and it kind of flattened out, but it didn't flatten out enough. So I went back and did some digging around, and I think I found out what was going on. So we're going to take a scuff pad. We're going to scuff this entire engine bay down, and then we're going to reshoot it with a matte clear. And it's going to work this time. Long story short, the flattening agent was stuck to the bottom of the can. And when I say stuck to the bottom of the can, my mixing stick would not penetrate the flattening agent in the clear. It was stuck to the bottom of the can. So I got my mechanical paddle out, aka paddle with the drill, poked around on it, shook it around, and yeah, it was in the shaker. Still didn't break it loose for whatever reason. Finally got it mixed up and did a little test and got something about like this, which is what we're looking for. So that is going to be the finish. It looks a little bit brighter than that. It's much closer to a matte. As you can see here, this little speed shape in my hand. So yeah, kind of semi-gloss. We want a matte finish, so we're gonna tone it down some. Yeah. I'm not really looking forward to this, but that is just what happens sometimes. It's not the end of the world. It's just something you got to deal with. So I'm gonna set the camera down and get the scuff pad and go scuffing, and then turn you guys back on once this thing's scuffed up, and we're ready to go to the next step. So real quick, if you didn't catch the video last week, there's a giveaway. So I'll put a link at the top of the screen to that video. It should be up here somewhere, and I'll also put a link in the description box. So watch that video so you can find out which other video you need to watch, because in order to win the giveaway, you need to tell me how Three Wheels in a Block got its name. Back to the video. Well, I didn't turn the camera on because it wasn't in the garage. Things got busy yesterday, but this is the result. It's following morning, and yep, that looks a lot more like the original factory finish. Very much a satin. I'd say that finish is spot on. Turned out really well. I think the owner will be super excited to get that thing dialed in where it should be. So that worked out good. There's an area right there where I'm gonna have to touch up a little bit. Right there, and there's one spot on the cowl right there. So aside from that, everything came out pretty much perfect. So I'll get in there and wet sand that one and wet sand that one, and then we'll just re-clear those couple areas there, and that should do the trick. Yep, so when I go to re-clear, I will scuff down basically from the bottom of the frame and that whole little triangular or hexagonal, pentagonal, octagonal shape, basically down there, up and around there. And I'll just re-clear that whole section there, and then I'll mask off this area of the cowl from here across, and then catch the other side over there. And re-clear that one more time, and then that will be a wrap for this engine bay. And it's on to the small parts. Close out panels and this dash here. And the dash and the fuel tank, floor plugs, some little ornamental trim that goes up around the A-pillars, and that's a wrap. So finally got the clear dialed in where I needed that. That was the next big step to get to finish things off, because the interior finish is going to be the same finish as the engine bay, just a slightly different color. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this segment on the Cougar. So we got the engine bay done. In the next video, we'll go through and take care of the small parts, fuel tank, interior, and then it's going to be heading back to its owner. My name's Erwin. It's Three Wheels in a Block. We're giving back. Time is taken away. We'll see you soon.